Hi, this is Tracy at Ornamentia, and today we're going to learn how to make these flared bead cap earrings. So basically we're going to take a bead cap and use it for something you wouldn't normally. So let's start out with some supplies. We don't need too many supplies for this project. We're going to start out with our tools. So first we need 2 pairs of chain nose pliers. We're going to be opening and closing some jump rings. And you're going to need a hole punch. We're using a 1.25 millimeter hole punch. It's just got a nice little steel tip on it. We're also going to use a Sharpie. And as far as our actual supplies, you'll need 2 3-inch head pins, 8 5mm fire polish beads, 2 long leaf bead caps, 8 jump rings. These are 3 by 4mm. And then we've got 4 pieces of chain, 2 2-inch pieces and 2 3-inch pieces. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is get our bead caps and we're going to flare them out. So these have long petals, so I'm just going to gently use my fingers. If it were smaller, you'd probably have to use pliers, but these are bigger bead caps. I went for about a 45-degree angle, maybe a little more, as long as it all matches and is even. Will be fine. And if you sit it like this, you can even it up a little better. Put that guy in just a little bit. So that's kind of the idea we're going for. So go ahead and you're going to repeat that with the second bead cap. Now that I've got both bead caps flared, it's time to put holes in the tips of each little petal. That's what our chain's going to connect to. So we're going to use our 1.25mm hole punch. It's got a little steel angled tip. So you're just going to line it up just inside the edge of the bead cap and just punch through, and it pops out a little piece of metal. You'll have to work it back and forth each time to get it back off of the punch. But I'm going to go around and put holes in the tips of both bead caps. Now I've got holes in both bead caps. So our next step is to grab a head pin, straighten it out a little bit if you need to, and you're going to load 3 of our little crystals on there. This is the interior of the earring. Go up through the bead cap, and put 1 more on top. And now this is the part where our handy dandy Sharpie is going to come into play. So we'll take a pair of chain nose pliers and we're going to create a 90-degree bend just above the top of the top bead, kind of like that. And we're going to grab our Sharpie and we're using it as a dowel to form our ear wire around. We've got to figure out how to hold it up against it, and I'm going to use it to shape the rounded part of my ear wire. So you're going to repeat the same process with the other one, and really you wouldn't have to use a Sharpie. You can use any sort of dowel, but a Sharpie is something that many people have handy. So go ahead and get this second one finished, and we'll move on to attaching our chain. Now both ear wires are done. That's what they look like. We're ready to attach our chain. So we've got 2-inch and 3-inch pieces. I'm going to grab my chain nose pliers and pick up one of the little jump rings. You always want to twist side to side with a jump ring. Never pull out. You'll break it. And you'll hook it through one of your little tips on your bead cap, and we're going to do the short pieces first. So it takes a little patience working with the little chain. You'll hook it in and then twist it back closed. And the second side will be a little trickier just because it's already attached on the first side. So open your other jump ring. And we're going catty corner, so across the diagonal to the other tip. And hook it through. You'll have to figure out how to untangle all of this. And it can take a little doing getting the little bitty link into the little jump ring. If you're having trouble like I am, you might try putting it through the chain first and then going through the bead cap. It doesn't really matter what order you do it in. There we go. And then you're going to close that one too. So there's the short one. And the next piece is the 3-inch piece. And it's going to work pretty much the same way. The reason we did the short one first is it fits under the longer piece. So we're going to work on the opposite diagonal this time. And we'll hook it in, just like we did on the first one. And you're going to go ahead and just twist this one closed as well. And this time I will try going through the chain first. We'll see if that works a little better. The link in this chain is very small. It did work better. So you may want to do that on your second earring. So that's the completed earring. Repeat with the other and you're done. You can find all the supplies for this project as well as many more projects at our website, www.ornamentia.com.